Durin'S glass. You'll just get a free skin, which I. I don't know what's the difference between this skin and the skin he has already. I just don't know. Am I like stupid or something? I don't know. Maybe there'll be another story quest for Durin. We haven't got Ven's story quest yet. Another one, so we may Durin might be left right. Oh, it's not actually an upgrade.
Traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold?
Yes, I will. I know this is something with the Hexen Circle.
You recognize me just like that?
No, I actually didn't know it was ours. I knew it was a mage, but. Actually, that's too. No one. Didn't know what I should say.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's go see what this is about.
I mean, are we ever gonna get a clean as bonding like thing? Honestly, if we ever get a story quest, it has to have clean in it. Begin review. Right during the past, you know, to see. I think it was really annoying. This is like the Arkham quest, right? This is an event quest, I'm pretty sure. Which is super annoying that they made it an event quest and then made it part of the main Arkham quest. Ooh. Damn, something bad's happening down there. Durin? Ooh. That bit of energy. Yeah, Durin. Oh, is he being, what's going on? I actually forgot. He had red eyes there.
I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
Yep.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
You just killed a bunch of innocent animals, man. I know they do attack you, but come on.
We've had worse.
Is there a bit of power inside you acting up?
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time.
The Vendy stuff isn't in this quest. I think it's probably an event quest. Vendy stuff will be happening in, I would assume.
Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Which I'm looking forward to doing.
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
So, she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
You mean M?
Indeed. Fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdaughter. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Open the book. Okay, literally the most weird story quest start ever.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
I have heard that name, but I
The two are
forgot.
indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
I think it's Durin's like thingy. Alice.
Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel.
Yep.
Even for me.
Or the fact that she probably just doesn't want to ruin her friend's masterpiece, I guess, right?
But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
It's the book we just saw.
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Probably imaginary stuff inside the book.
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest
Oh, it
regret?
has Durin in it.
Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
I have, but I'm not sure who wrote it. Not yet.
Oh, that's because it was the work of more than one person. It began as a little game at our tea parties.
Oh, okay.
Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story.
That's
I
fun.
wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
That makes sense.
All is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
Oh, she made you promise to bring it to her, so you bring it to him, like, I don't know, probably, I don't know how long has been there for, what, years later? Jeez.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished
Ooh, we're gonna finish the story? I'm great with it. Also, I'm happy like we're getting more doing, because in the Arc West, we had a decent with him, but even like he's barely there, so it's kind of happy with. I'm happy with seeing him more in this. Of course, it's his story quest, so.
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
Yeah.
That's one way to put it.
Ugh, is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Yep. No one else to spoil. Like honestly, when you get spoiled, when something comes out, and you can't watch it just yet, and like you open YouTube, it's just everywhere. It is like, oh my god, you can't really avoid spoilers completely. Sorry, like I hate when I get spoiled and stuff, but I'm actually excited to I'm waiting. I'm excited to watch. Fine, we'll make do with the breadcrumbs. It's hardly the first time you've strung us along like this. Honestly, let me try to actually click the off button. Fine, yeah.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
What's she hiding behind?
I understand.
Couch?
But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Is that why the traveler's here?
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers?
Honestly, it sounds like we're here against our
You'll
will.
have so many story ideas, you won't know what to do with them.
Literally,
Don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
you just kidnapped us against our will. I'm filing a complaint. So that's why we're here. Well, I'm happy to help.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Go on, Durin.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks too.
Yep.
Ooh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magic.
So we're gonna have to go inside of it.
Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
Okay.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them.
This actually seems like a really interesting quest, to be honest. A story quest. A very interesting story quest in just general, like compared to the others.
Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you need to use this.
Oh, okay, go bar.
And this is...
Yeah, what is it?
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it.
I actually like stories that let you rewrite the story. How very magical.
It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So, we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
It
Yeah.
just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
Yeah, Durin, I'll help you. I'll help you. Well, and we're here to help you, Durin.
Yep. With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay?
Of
I've
course.
read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this
Nah,
one.
I think we shouldn't just let you because it's just how much you just kidnapped us. Also, I'm just texting my mic again.
So naturally, I can't miss
Nah, I think we should. Okay, my mic is fine. How will we find you?
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
I really wanted to see a picture of Clea and her like in this little room. That would be nice. So as was the day that magic known as storytelling was born. Oh god damn, let's move. Look for the objective in this area.
Oh, here we are again. Alice's magic really is incredible, huh?
Let's take a look at this book. It says Fontaine. This is not quite Fontaine.
As mentioned, we should be on the
Don't
lookout
know.
for clues.
It looks more like Fontaine. Also, just joining us, we might be going to divinations. I won't be surprised.
A corner of repose for countless tales,
Oh.
watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past.
I think we're gonna be hearing a bunch of like mages' voices. I would assume with the Hexen Circle.
There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be?
Obviously, it's the Mondstadt Library.
Hey, you might actually be onto something. Guess that means we need to head back to Mondstadt?
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry,
We
we're
don't
already
really have much
kidnapped.
going on right now, so we're all yours. Come on, let's go.
Please say isn't involved. Please say I can actually do the quest. I don't have to do something else. Quest. I have to do his witch's homework quest first. Sick. Great. Love that, don't you? You just have to love that. I'm doing here. I don't know who I'm talking to though. Oh, they're there. Then that's going to be like on Elon Musk, like Elon Musk or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah.
Talk about a trip down memory lane.
It's been a while. Feels like we're here just. It feels like we were here just yesterday.
So we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
No idea.
Well, we're in a library, so it's
Maybe
gotta
that's
be
Lisa or
right?
something.
But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Yeah, I thought Lisa would come home.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
I wouldn't be surprised if all the things we have our friends help us with, our companions like Lisa, our weirdo help us with Durin'S like little thing.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once.
So Lisa's been mentoring you? Oh no. When did that happen?
Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh?
I feel like Lisa's gonna be happy because it's literally a book of one of a kind, I guess.
Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog.
It just so happened. I would assume Alice did something, but like that just so happened.
Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
Seriously?
That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things.
Kaya or
Something
something?
tells me these might just be the magical books you're after.
It's very possible.
According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
Okay. So I'm just gonna.
Wait, we better show it to...
Oh, is this the books thing? Also, I'm just gonna get a bunch of books I don't have in this because I'm not gonna read these, but might as well store this libraries.
like a poetry collection. But why is part of the title missing?
Who
Let's
knows?
see what Lisa makes of it.
Yeah, small level. Get that.
An experiment log. Looks like part of the title's been erased. There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
Yep. Could you hold it? That's how you do it, okay. I'll just
Let's hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's after all. Second strongest spell in existence. Do not
No.
show Clee. Wait, there's actually a book like that right here in the Mondstadt library? That title's just gonna make people even more curious.
yeah.
Huh. There's definitely something fishy about this one.
You can actually copy and climb up shelves. And don't show us. Is that all? When we try something like that. What the hell was that? Oh. I think yeah, okay, that was all.
Well, did you manage to find them? This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we can tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters.
Yeah, fair.
Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Still, if that maid read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage to find them?
This is a spell in existence.
Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
Yeah. Do not show Clee.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried.
I feel like the do not show Clee thing is pretty because Clee probably can pull it off even if she doesn't know how, you know what I mean? Because she's still Alice's kid, so yeah.
The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Clee get her hands on it.
Yeah, it makes sense. You don't want Clee causing the second showing spell.
After Clee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
So, it's to keep it away from Clee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Clee see it too early would spoil the surprise.
Oh, is that literally what it is? Honestly, I really want Alison. Now that we have Alice in the game, I want an Alice and Clee moment because I feel like that is just much needed. We've already seen how Alice talks about Clee in the Conquest, but I want more Alice and Clee moment. I want an Alice and Clee moment 100%.
Well, did you manage to find them? Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
Huh. And it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a restricted book?
Who knows? 1 second.
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine 500
Oh,
years ago. During
but
the
didn't mean to do
cataclysm in
that.
Conria, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
That's Durin, but obviously, you know, the big Durin, not like, you know, our Durin now, but like, you know, the actual threat Durin, you know?
We're talking about Durin. The Durin dragon spine.
Yeah.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too close to home.
Is this written by Venti?
And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, I thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
Yeah,
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I swear, Lisa, stop saying
Not
this.
really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Why does she always say, is it cute or cutie? Like, leave me alone. Yeah, actually, like, at first, it's like funny memes or that, but she does it every goddamn time. Like, come on. You're doing it to a Paimon. She's basically a kid.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice
And
who asked
Durin
you to
is,
look
like,
for these
mentally a
books,
kid.
I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done. So
Okay.
don't forget to return them.
Sick.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
I feel like it's because, like, you know, the Durin's being tall and stuff like this. But I'm assuming, like, Durin's just polite and just general. Like, he obviously refers to people, like, we just call Lisa. I don't think we really say Miss Alice or Miss Lisa, right? It's just not like vocabulary. But for, like, for basically, for, like, Durin's, like, Miss Alice, Aunt Alice, Miss Lisa, Mr. Parker, Miss... I don't know if he says Mr. Albert. And for us, he doesn't say Mr. Traveler, like, he obviously says Traveler because we're friends, but, like, you know, just interesting.
Alright, we've gathered all the reference books. What's next?
Wait, look!
Open. Find the place I speak of, for it's where the seeds of the story lie. Birth.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake.
Okay.
Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul
I feel
was
like
that of an innocent
it's
child.
and that's probably why we...
Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead.
It sounds like
And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own.
yeah.
Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
What should be used to one White Wisp of Wonderland, trace up.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Continue.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
Oh, we gotta see M. Cause M's there.
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
Yeah, was the opening we just heard, right? It sounds like the story is about Durin.
Yeah!
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery
Oh.
sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Honestly, it's like Alice narrating the story between us. That's why she is. Because that's just a feat.
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Is that the same voice we heard just now?
Sounds like story has its own narrator. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Alice narrating it, though, to be fair. Obviously, she's the other one we heard when she at the beginning of this quest, you know. Sounds like the story has its own narrator.
Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do.
Yeah.
So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Let's follow her suggestion for now.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Can we oh, I have ranked up. Oh yeah, did I? I can't see if I did. I rank up? I think I did. I can't tell. So I'm just gonna have to absorb that once I'm just looking around.
Stay back!
Just like using Durin.
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
This is my story, isn't it?
Sure looks like it.
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
He's like, apparently these idiots haven't gotten to the point and haven't actually figured out that they can make their cats quicker. And how do we do that?
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
Okay.
You want us to roast the dragon egg?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Yeah. I won't do your reading.
Kinda have a point there.
Wanna give it a try, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, actually doing that's okay. So he has like that's a use flames to help the dragon. I swear you 1 second. Oh. Mate, dumb.
Clearly, both the golden-haired traveler and the dragon youth were eagerly awaiting the little dragon's birth, though perhaps their longing burned a little too brightly. Still, such fiery anticipation might itself become a blessing.
Okay, I was like
At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell.
Durin.
No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so, just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
Yeah.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
Ah.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Okay. when did the mob his first appearance with his mother was in a dojo, not in like uniform, sick. There's a witch on Spanish land, all to bring forth all monster.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world.
Are we?
Looks like there's more
Oh,
written on
we
the
are.
page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter?
So it is Durin's story after all, or at least a window into his past.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Maybe there'll be some clues in the following chapters, Paimon. Maybe be patient.
True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
I'm pretty sure that's mainly as for saying all mysterious and all that.
Huh.
Dodoko.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
Paimon, be patient. But she is right, like, coming up on dry.
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create.
Does that mean, like, the act thing is like, you get to do, there's gonna be more acts throughout different things, or is this quest gonna be over? I'm confused.
Have fun, dearies. Toodles!
Oh man! Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go!
We'll see. Like, 'cause maybe they're doing like quests like come out every like every update has like a quest or whatever for Durin.
Maybe it's for the best.
Which it wouldn't be too bad if
Sooner
everything
or
has its
later,
own
we'll
quest.
end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to
But
come
maybe
back.
it'll just be a time difference.
So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break.
Guess now's a good time as any.
Yeah! Paimon has a sudden craving for the Good Hunter's sticky honey roast. And we happen to be in Mondstadt, so...
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway.
Okay, a mother's lost wish. That bit of the thing's complete, but like that's still more okay. Okay, I was like scared it's just gonna be like, oh, it's over, man. Anyway. Shut up. What time does it do that? Oh, it actually unlocks in 23 hours. You have to actually wait 24 hours in-game things. You can't do this quest all in one. Okay, what I will do for this quest, I'll add all them as different parts, and then at the end I'll add all them into one big one. That is new. I did not expect that to happen. New. I was not expecting that at all. I'm a bit surprised. Like, I think there's more things so just takes a couple of days to actually complete. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm baffled by this. Well, as for this part of the quest, my mother's last wish or whatever it was. Yeah. Okay, like I said, I'll do all these. I'm doing all the Durin quests each day because for some reason it is split into literally 5 real life days. I think it says it here. Also, managed to do this, I believe. So I just need it tomorrow, and I'll get the first bit. It's just on sign right now. But like I said, it's doing the 5 days. Where's the quest here? You'll need 5 calendar days for your quest experience. Please plan your climb accordingly. I feel like for 5 days you should get more pretty much, but that's just me. But like you still get the material stuff, but also you have a couple of days to do that, so you should not wait till the last day because it's 5 days. I wonder if they will change it after this is gone, after the rewards are gone, if they'll change it to just normal days. Like 1 day you can do it all in. I don't know. But this is like new for me because I don't think I've ever had a story quest that did this. Maybe they did in the past, but they changed it back to normal days after. I have no idea. But like I said, my last video, I will do them after all they're out. I'll add them all together for one big video. But obviously there'll be separate videos in tow. Yes, and I have built my Durin even more. Level 80. Last clip was he was level 70. Where are they at? Down here. Durin, we meet again.
Hey Durin, any more clues for us? We're all
Meet
set for the
again.
next
Okay,
chapter.
let's show my mic again. Let's do this.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Yeah.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song.
Is this gonna be like where Venti is in this story? Because I feel like we're gonna meet old friends or these things in this story, guys, just in general. I will say, which I am excited for, I mean, which I need to make sure I do, is basically take this thing off to take a picture on like thing, because it's hard to find thumbnail for the last time. I'd like to zoom in, and it would be better if I do that.
Stories start to blossom.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
Wine, melodies, monster? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, yes, yes. Venti.
Oh!
He still hasn't got his second act, but he can appear in other people's story quests, I guess.
Care to elaborate?
Wind? Music? Poetry? Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
I do love the fact that like Pam still calls Venti tone deaf bard throughout the whole game. Like she started calling him him that in the first Arkham quest.
You mean Lord Barbados?
You know too.
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
He's just gonna appear.
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Yep.
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
Yep. Tone deaf bard does make it easy to forget he's a god. For the prophecy. Oh, is this where we first meet Venti? Are we going to where we first meet him? Not first, but like where we actually get like acquainted with him. Never mind. Oh, don't try to do this. Yeah. No, you can still feel the wind.
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
That's that in pictures. We'll see what ends up being on the thing.
Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
What is it?
I'm gonna look up day 2 just see how long I'm in
3
for.
riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine.
Oh yeah,
But
okay.
I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts
Okay, I'm
through
actually gonna say
song.
20
So
to
I
20
strummed
minutes.
my
Okay,
lyre
so this
and
is
sang them this verse.
quest. Well, day quest, yes.
Oh wind, welcome now, my guests.
I do love when Benny sings or like does any like boss stuff. I don't know why, I just love that.
Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds where land meets
It's actually
sky
vibing, I'm
and
vibing to us.
sky meets ground. They're frightened off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may
This is a vibe.
share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it. The
I'm actually
3
gonna replay
melodies.
that.
As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
Not really. I was trying not to pay attention.
So I strum, oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your
This is such a vibe. I don't know why. I'm just maybe because it's like 4 o'clock. I'm just like kind of exhausted.
Gift for welcome's sake. Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds where land meets sky and sky meets ground. They're frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it.
So I was like,
The woods,
I was just vibing
the
to
edge of
that.
a cliff, and the sky?
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all
Okay.
that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next. You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot.
Okay.
And going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Oh, but don't tell me.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great animal archon?
Oh, she's not calling. Palmer's not calling Venti tone deaf bards for once. Also, don't tell me I have to do like an actual music thing. Like, come on, I don't wanna.
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
I mean, there's a lot of reasons for that, right? Like, if it's just not finished, or they weren't like, they didn't find the ending good enough.
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh! If the last line goes, to be continued.
Yeah, by the way, it's happened to a lot of shows I actually care for. It's like, to be continued. Or like, manuals or mangas I read, to be continued. That was like 5 years ago. I mean, I obviously read them when they weren't 5 years, but not 5 years ago, but like, last time it's 5 years ago. To be continued. But no, it isn't, clearly.
Huh?
Durin'S face.
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
Yeah, Paul, go back to Queen and tell that board.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
You weren't talking for that second, but sure.
I wonder when their next meeting will be.
I really hope that the next meeting, maybe we'll be able to, or maybe the end of this request is a meeting, I don't know, but maybe the next meeting we will actually be able to attend. Maybe it's like a meeting about like the borders or whatever, and we will be in attendance. That would be something if that was the case. I'm sure we're gonna learn more about the Hexen Circle now that 2 of the actual members are like in the know, or like, you know, we actually know of them, that when they're here. Oh, there's a party here.
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
I just realized that there's a chessboard there, and that seems like the same chessboard we had to fight during Albedo's story. Albedo's like Archon Quest for Albedo was like, you know, a criminal and stuff.
A musical performance. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Leave it to me. Please don't. Oh, I knew this was gonna be the case. Okay. They make it easy for this for a lot, so it shouldn't be too much. Yeah. For story quest, they make an Arkham quest. They made it quite easy. Sometimes. Okay. I hate it, but I'm gonna go AFK for a bit because there's a lot of noise in the background. So see you guys in literally a bit. I don't know how long. Get back. Mm. This is just long. Wine poetry and the song will the story start to blossom. I do find like you can't cap pause on this to read.
That shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings.
Is this where they normally have gatherings
so,
on?
with the passing of time,
On this random hill.
teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own.
Oh, Durin.
Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
What should be used to celebrate his birth? Sweet candy, vibrant balloons. I feel like vibrant balloons, right?
In the end, they settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find.
I don't know what happens if you get it wrong.
After all, what could be more joyous
But
than the
I'm
arrival
assuming
of
depending on
new
the thing you
life?
used up more ink or something.
And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Okay. Oh yeah, I should continue.
So,
Oh, in there.
we're back in the story world, huh?
Oh, we're actually seeing the witches gathering. Okay, we're not attending technically, but we are seeing it. Actually, there are 3 seats and there's 3 of us. We could be sitting down to watch how it unfolds. We'll see.
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday.
We're celebrating Durin's birthday? Don't mind if I do.
Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed.
Oh, sorry, Nan.
Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
No, this narrator reminds me of, if you have ever seen that Puss in Boots movie where, like, you basically have a narrating story, or there's a lot of narration, Puss in Boots sometimes. There's that Puss in Boots movie where you basically choose the options or something. I remember that. It was like a narration kind of thing.
A gift?
What gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
Durin, you're here, so what kind of gift do you want?
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Oh, but where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Okay.
Why didn't you just say so?
Durin. I can't exactly take a picture, can I? That's kind of lame.
The witches went on chatting away, ignoring the empty-handed guests.
I mean, they probably can't see us. Okay. You know me this much, huh?
Hey, is that the other Durin?
It's a storybook Durin, aka Durin stand right next to us.
Hey, Mini Durin. Nope, no reaction. Seriously, did he doze off at his own birthday party?
Paimon, you're saying this in front of the Durin next to you.
Brought to life by the witch's magic ink, the dragon child played with animated glee each time the tip of her pen danced across the page. Yet she could not spend all her time writing. For the upcoming witches' gathering, she had no choice but to set down her pen. But
Okay.
before doing so, she wrote one last line. So did the child drift off into blissful slumber.
So the reason she never wrote the little dragon's reaction was because she ran out of time.
Well, that's a bit convenient.
Strange. I don't remember ever being at any of the mages' gatherings. When exactly was this birthday party supposed to have happened?
Maybe
No wonder you don't
before
remember.
N
From the looks
died.
of it, you were probably fast
Oh,
asleep at
not
the
N,
time.
M. Look for potential guests.
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
I feel like a little toy sword, maybe, right?
Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want? Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save
Okay, so
the
we mean different
world?
options.
Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure.
Actually, the book makes sense, to be fair.
Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's
I feel like the swords,
unsolved
though.
mysteries.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
What do you think, Durin?
Oh yeah. Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
It is literally yourself, so surely you know yourself better than anyone.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about.
Well, I guess that makes sense, right?
What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Flashback?
Sounds
Come on.
like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Yeah.
Then let me give it some thought.
Observe the school tomb. A tome, the ideal gift for building scholars. Let's go with this one. Let's keep looking. Okay, so you can choose. Observe the wandering hero slingshot. A little slingshot, just another thing for a wandering hero to be. That's kind of, that, to be fair, that kind of sounds more like better than Durin, but let's, okay, let's keep looking. I feel like the sword. A toy sword perfect for a little warrior in the making.
In the end, the guests settled on the warrior's sword.
So, your dream is to become a warrior?
I just really want to be able to keep people safe.
That makes
If
sense.
my time in Nodcry taught me anything, it's that a lot of problems in this world can only be settled by strength of arms.
Is this meant to take place after Nograi then? I'm assuming so, because we already know what Alice and that looks like, so it's meant to take place after Nograi. But then again, the mission started in Nograi, so it's kind of like, yeah.
As long as I can help people,
Probably takes place
that's
between.
enough for me.
Probably takes place between the Dory Dark Conquest with the Dorian and the next Dark Conquest. You're doing a great job already.
Really? But I don't think it's enough.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
I feel like Durin's gonna see it on the one by himself with the between the other mages, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time?
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as an indomitable warrior.
We definitely brought his gift. We didn't just take it off your side.
Accepting the guest's blessing, the story witch invited him and his friends.
It's gonna turn us. Yeah. Oh no, man. I'm forgetting it.
Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child,
Well, not even that.
telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the seer witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
I would say I wouldn't be surprised if his narrator is either Alice or it's like she made her voice the narrator.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
See which you gave him the same. I mean, he is part of Durin, so it makes sense. Also, I don't think we've seen the Seer Witch. Yeah, I could be wrong.
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner.
Well, you are wrong, Seer Witch. Seer Witch.
His fate has been foretold.
Oh, we have seen Seer Witch before.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the Seer Witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve. For there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love.
I will say, she is wrong because Durin's did change his fate. Like the evil dragon did die completely, right?
At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's
The Merry
fate.
Witch. Okay, Alice.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world? I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
I'm assuming she also means having the principal, so, because they're like the principles of all rules and stuff.
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
Sage Witch. I know we already know the names. That's Nicole and that's Alice. I don't, and then that's like Beatrix or something. Mage B.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
What happened to the other three witches? Because there might be, I think they said there was 3 witches here just a minute ago, and then they said that's just like meant to be us, I guess, in the story.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was, so much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
Okay.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world.
We're probably going to
But you may
end.
seek
Oh,
another solution. for the conundrum of his life.
See, I really want to learn more about Nicole, to be honest, because she's an angel. Like, not in just terms of an angel, but like, she's like the Lord of the Night from that land. An angel who hasn't got like actual like reason or whatever. Who hasn't been giving orders or something like the Lord of the Night has. We'll like see more of her. Also, this showcase I think it's coming to the end. Day 2 is coming to the end, I believe.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand. Yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own.
For this child, I'll rewrite destiny.
For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought it was gonna be I'll rewrite destiny itself. But like, yeah. So the lost story is literally meant for Durin, okay.
With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in
alchemy,
the cosmos.
whatever that is, and stuff.
Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity.
Okay. They are witch stuff, alright.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own.
Huh?
Who knows? Perhaps this extra bit of courage might be all the little dragon needs
sword.
to change his fate.
I wonder if if you could choose any option, the story would be different. Cause if so, be pretty cool. It would be sick. So if the reason we did this, because that, I mean, they all are different phase, not bad phase, regardless. To be fair. The reach is reading their gift, their marvels of the cosmos. I think it's come to the end. Raining.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this
Precision
chapter
thunderstorm.
too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
So I'm like just taking pictures so I can like do. Evil Dragon's fate is obviously, you know, the Durin.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after what happened in Samolka with everyone's blessing.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that too.
That makes sense. I feel like they're looking out for Durin.
Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
That is a good question. I was just gonna say that is a reasonable question. That's a good question, Durin.
it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I will say, which I don't know if they will do or not, but what was I gonna say? I don't know how the narrator, if it's not Alice and the narrator is M, I don't know how that narration could be like thinking. Sure, it could be narrated in the book, but they called it specifically free guess. Sure, they could have also seen the future and saw the traveler with Durin and wrote that into it. I just wonder how they're gonna play that off, or if the narrator is just never gonna be like told. But I feel like the M, Durin's mother being the narrator, makes sense.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Don't worry, even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice. Yes, also it's clear that the level. Second of all, Alice could also be the narrator. I'm not leaving that behind that fault.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up.
Makes sense. I can totally see that.
Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
Yeah, see you literally tomorrow when it says next chapter means the next day. In real life days, calendar days. To be fair, I'm not like complaining, it's more a reason for me to go on the game and stream it.
I think I'm gonna stick around, take my time reading through this book.
Okay.
If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come find me.
So I was wondering how you go back into the story. This is how you enter Durin. I don't know if you can replay it, but you have to go find Durin and enter his book. Okay. Honestly, I'm enjoying the story quest quite a bit. Like I said, I will add all of them together eventually. My Durin is level 8 now. First get level 8 character, I need to get him level 9, then obviously farm his artifacts and books and all that stuff. Okay, without further ado, I'll see you guys last time. Subscribe, all good stuff, and bye guys. Okay. Now, we've got another Durin quest. Render with Durin. I don't know what that was. Anyway, time to continue my Durin quest. Now, I kind of want to farm artifacts Durin, which I will probably do today. Start finding artifacts and see what he likes with his stats. Oh, we got clear! Official Kayak. Oh, that's a team. That is a team.
The god of fate calls the outcome of every dice roll before it's even made. That's why the secret to winning a lot of games is having that god on your side.
Fair.
Your luck is amazing, Kaya.
Your turn.
To play the game I
Give it
never
another
played.
shot.
Fear not, O Crimson
Oh my god.
Dragonborn. For I, the Princess of Urtalang, have bestowed upon you the benediction of the midnight hour. And
Why?
you shall surely smite this usurper.
Why?
Mein Fräulein means to say she's rooting for you in secret. Oh, and that you must, at all cost, defeat the one who snatched her limited edition card back.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm not too sure if that counts as good luck or bad.
Tis not but the perfidious machinations of fate.
What's going on here now?
Hey, everyone! Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon! You're back!
Just can you just call off Mr. Knight, like, Cicely?
It's good to see you, Honorary Knight.
And
Mein Fräulein is quite invested in the outcome of this match, so please allow me to extend greetings on her behalf.
she seems very invested.
Of course. But if you're all playing cards, how come you're not over at the Cat's Tail?
There's something about our horned friend over there that seems to frighten off little animals. Could be because he used to be a dragon. Normally, the animals just steer clear of him, but in the close confines of the Cat's Tail.
I was wondering why that, I've got that past the name, the cat toppler. Second of all, I believe that's like in a lot of like fictional stuff, like anime and mangas and manhwa. Like a dragon will scare of like just beast or whatever, just like by presence alone.
Let's just say, the feline residents probably consider it their turf. And we all know how dangerous a cornered cat can be.
Yeah. So Durin got scratched. Wait, we saw this in Durin's letter.
I just wanted to borrow one of their nests for a nap.
We literally saw this in Durin's family letter. That just came back to mind.
What are their nests? Wait, you mean a cat sofa?
Yeah, it's more comfortable for me. I can stretch out just the way I like. But it turns out the Black Cat and his minions are quite territorial. Luckily, Miss Diona helped smooth things over, and they finally agreed to let me use one. But, I only get to use it after dark.
Oh. Tough luck, kid.
Oh, Diona stepped in! You know, underneath it all, she really does like helping people.
She is listening to us. That's her name.
The more likely reason is because Durin won't touch a drop of alcohol. As far as Diona's concerned, that pretty much makes them two peas in a pod. It's a shame, really, considering everything Mondstadt has to offer in that regard.
Oh, so they don't like alcohol? I can't remember.
Mondstadt's alcoholic drinks are a bit too much for me to handle right now. But maybe someday.
There's no need to force it. Who says you have to drink just because you're in Mondstadt?
Yeah, it's just... I'd really like to make some more friends. So I need to learn how humans socialize. I guess alcohol is usually involved, though.
I mean, there's some like non-alcoholic drinks for people drink at parties, but most people drink alcohols, I guess.
But that's why I started learning how to play Genius Invocation TCG. It's also a kind of social activity, but it doesn't involve drinking. And I've been lucky enough to receive the guidance of the Prinzessin de Verurteilung herself.
He actually said the full name. Is that the full name? Oh my gosh. I will say this gets brought up so much, but I don't play the card game, which I might start playing the card game in this game, like actually get decent cards, because to be fair, my cards are just the basic ones. So who knows? Maybe I'll do a video where I just play the card game and challenge the characters in the game.
Exactly! Who needs alcohol when you can make friends playing card games? Speaking of which, need any tips from the master over here? You'll wipe the floor with that opponent of yours. Paimon guarantees it.
Unfortunately, with the luck he's having, not even that legendary card master from Sumeru could turn things around at this point.
Does he mean Sino?
Yeah, that last roll wasn't great. But who knows? Maybe you'll have better luck next time?
Sino or like Tinaria, like the only ones I know who play the card game, but like Sino's more invested into it.
He keeps getting the exact same roll over and over. This is the third time already.
Seriously, that seems like a very unlucky coincidence. Or lucky, depending on which roll you get. Like, if you're getting high rolls over and over again, fair. But I'm assuming it's low rolls.
If there really is a god of fate, they could have cut this kid a bit of slack. Like, I don't know, make it possible for him to roll at least one other side of the dice?
I think I've lost.
Must even a dragonborn, sanctified by the power of benediction, succumb to fate's insidious snares?
Oh my
Don't
god.
be sad, Durin. You'll definitely win the next round. You can even borrow Dodoko if you want. Mom says she brings good luck.
Yeah.
Thanks, Clee, but there's something more important I need to take care of now.
Oh, okay. So, the
I
book's
want to see
giving
more
us
of
another
Az and
hint, right?
Clee together.
Yep, and I think I've guessed where we're headed this time. Come on, follow me.
Like, Az is a Soga, so maybe we see Clee and Az, but I doubt it.
Mr. Honorary Knight and Durin, are you heading off in a big adventure? But Master Jean said I can't leave the city today. Promise me you'll tell me all about it when you get back, okay?
It makes me wonder why why Az never stepped in when like the big attack happened on Mondstadt. Like, surely she would have help Clee. Maybe she knew it was gonna be okay or whatever, or she just couldn't. There's also the fact that she wasn't like she was meant to be mysterious, so that's there. But
Not every day you're back in Mondstadt. Care to grab a drink if you're free?
maybe Clee wasn't even in Mondstadt back then. Also, yeah, I'll grab a drink. Official.
So be it. Such are fate's accursed wiles.
Fish can be fun sometimes. Anyway, what do you want, Oz? I told you? No, it's saying it's okay. Where am I going? Head to Stool Tower's Oh, talk about the Stool Tower. I've not been over here in a while.
In what sort of castle might a storybook dragon dwell? The witch turned to a mighty dragon born upon the wind to seek her answer.
Yeah, from what
From
people are
afar,
showing,
she beheld a
from video
solitary
wise,
castle
it's like
standing
this is
lonely
probably like
beneath its
30 minutes.
wings
I saw
and
one video, it was 30
eroded
minutes.
into
Yeah, it's about 30
ruins.
minutes.
Its walls kept out the wind and rain,
So
yet
also along
also
it.
cast a solemn shadow. Enveloped by their shade,
I just like looked
the
up just these
story's
Never
bounds
Pills
were
videos.
rolled into a
And mostly that
torpid
walkthrough, so it's
slumber
like pretty
and
accurate
reached
time.
no further skyward.
So that's the clue. I think we're meant to find a place where dragons live, and this time, in the real world.
That could be fun. Like maybe we did visit other places other than Swordhouse Lair. For example, Sumeria has a dragon, and Fontaine has a dragon. Nathan has literally actually a place of dragons. That's why.
I asked around, and it just so happens that there's a place like that in Mondstadt.
Yeah, sometimes.
That checks out.
I would say I actually would have preferred. I know it's like because like he's obviously he's more on one side now. I would have preferred if they went to different nations. Like can't do this. Like takes you like both maybe teleports you to different nations or whatever. That would have been fun. But I'm okay with this regardless.
I've heard that the dragon here is called Dvalin, and that he's a magnificent creature. I hope I get the chance to meet him.
Oh wait, please say we get to see Dvalin. I don't remember the last time we saw him. Like other than an event quest, maybe like you definitely go see him in an event quest, but like last time I saw him was in an Arkham quest.
Wait a second. Do you think having the two of them meet is the best idea? You know, considering everything that happened in the past. I'm sure Dvalin's like changed his mind about Durin. No, this Durin is different. Yeah, it could be problem. Like, this Durin is different. Explain everything to him. Well, if we do run into Dvalin, it should turn out okay with us there at least.
Is something wrong?
No.
Nope. Let's go.
I like using that Durin's like skill here. Like you actually get for a while. Like you, what if you? Okay, that just goes back down, so you can change it. If you hold it down, you can choose between them. That's cool. How do you go into this thing again? Just teleport. I don't even challenge the weekly boss unless I need something. I don't bother challenging them.
So, this is where Dvalin lives?
In the past, we had to jump in.
Yeah, right into the middle of a raging storm.
If you're afraid of getting blown away, Paimon, you can always hang onto my sleeve.
This isn't Paimon's first rodeo. Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, she ain't going to our sleeve, funny enough. Wait. So we actually in the story now, or are we in the real world? Okay. Was he bestowed by the Merry
The
Witch?
little dragon grew with each passing day, and the story witch, who loved him dearly, built him a big, beautiful castle.
Okay.
Yet in the end, she herself succumbed to time's merciless march, setting forth on a journey to a place beyond even the
yes,
stars.
to death.
All of a sudden, the little dragon found himself alone. He tried leaving the castle.
What is
to
this,
make
Rapunzel?
some new
Like,
friends.
is this image literally
But
looks like
already
Rapunzel? What's
he had
going on?
grown the claws and scales of an evil dragon, just as the prophecy had foretold. Afraid he might hurt someone, the gentle little dragon hid within the castle his mother had built, and came forth no more.
This is literally like, that's like window and everything looks like Rapunzel. Okay. Oh, this looks like a sick
Looks
place.
like we're back in the story world. And from the sounds of it, this chapter must be about Simulanka, right?
Yeah, probably. I ain't never gone to it because I didn't do the story quest because it's locked behind an event quest. I really hate when Genshin does that. They've locked stuff behind an event quest and then they actually integrate that event quest into the main story. For example, Albedo's quest, Albedo's like Arco quest, where it was in the Arco quest, where it was like, you know, it was locked behind the story quest also, and the Durin'S was also there. So yeah, this castle, it brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah. Like the fairy from the Forest of Blessings, the King of
Might have to like
Constellation
watch someone's
Metropole,
reaction to it
that cat lady who turns into a box.
if I can find it. I do remember. I think I know she's talking about the cat lady because of the skin, but I don't know.
That will be Nilu, Nadia,
Yep.
and Kirara.
Yeah, Kara's a cat lady.
Oh, and there's Hat Guy too.
Only what?
Only lately, whenever I see Hat Guy, I get this strange feeling.
What kind of feeling?
It's like there's something on his mind. He hasn't told me what it is, but I can sense it all the same.
I did Wanderer tell Durin about Eats for 3 Pass? I don't know. I don't think he did in Arkham Quest. I could be wrong. But yeah, he hasn't told.
Well, he's always been kind of broody.
I've noticed the same thing. Next time you get the chance, just ask him.
I guess I should focus on fulfilling my mother's final wish for now, though.
I feel like Wanderer is more likely to answer us than Durin. Like, they are close friends, don't get me wrong, but like, I feel like he just doesn't want to like open up about his past to anyone else who doesn't already know about it.
Yeah, we should get started on this chapter.
For example, we are the only people I'm pretty sure who actually remember it. I don't know if Paimon does, but I do.
Day, a small band of adventurers suddenly arrived beneath the castle walls. They promised to help the little dragon cast off the curse of fate.
Yeah.
Yet as they stood beneath the castle walls, it appeared they had no idea how to even begin.
Hey, instead of making fun of us, how about giving us a hint?
Yeah, second, Wanderer's taking the closest character we've got playable that has technically died. Like, in everyone's memories, Wanderer does not exist. Like, no one knew him. He's kind of being erased from this like thing, from like everyone's head except from us. So like technically, technically, we are the only people who remember him. So technically, he's dead to everyone else because Wanderer as a name never existed. Just that's
The
for.
little dragon had shut himself inside the tall tower at the castle's center. Anyone who wished to reach him must traverse the barriers that wall off his heart, for there is no other way.
Looks like we're in for another long one.
Let me try something.
Sorry, I'd like to do that.
Ooh, do you have an idea?
If that little dragon in the tower used to be me, then surely I'd know how he shuts people out better than anyone.
Yeah, makes sense.
Come on, follow me.
I love these wings. I'm annoyed that you can't fly with them. Like, can you find this? Yeah, again, I'm annoyed you can't fly them, but you know, it is what it is. But you could definitely make you fly them, or at least have like a thing that looks like dragon wings as a thing. Okay, is that when you block? Are you what doing building blocks? Oh, aim.
Mandy.
Whoa! That block just got bigger!
We can get past the obstacles ahead by using these blocks to jump upwards.
Oh, wait, jump. Okay. What's that your people? This test character is on level 90. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's using heat, so I could be wrong.
Leave it to me. A turning point in fate. Devouring claw.
I got some chests.
How are we supposed to get through?
We'll just have to check each spot.
So there's a dungeon. Okay, got this chest. This is the dungeon quest. Oh, like, okay.
The story has only just begun. We should be able to use this block somewhere.
Oh, I'm assuming it's this.
Still not enough. Guess we'll have to keep searching.
Like down here makes sense.
Look! Seems like someone's stuck down there.
Yeah.
Should they continue towards the tower or plunge into the shadows to rescue those in need?
I'm pretty sure we need. I'm pretty sure we need to go into the shadows to rescue his needs.
The path to the tower is up ahead. We better stick with Durin. It's so dark here.
Hey, there's a fire over there. Let's go check it out.
Wait, is that? A little pixie that can fly. Are you here to help the dragon break his curse too?
Oh, what's this? More brave adventurers bold enough to set foot in this castle? Come, join the ranks of your liege's guard.
Nilu and Navia!
Huh?
Nilu? No. I'm a flying squirrel fairy.
And I'm a giraffe king. Not this Navia you speak of.
Yeah, okay. It's the voice actors, obviously, you know, take that personality. I don't think this is the real more like more like how Durin remembers them.
That's right. Oh, and don't forget Catbox Lady.
Oh my god.
Are you friend or foe? Friend! Definitely friend! Miss, Catbox Lady?
So our companions from Smeku, Sri Lanka are here. Does that mean Wonders are?
Yeah, Sri Lanka is a big part of Durin's story. So, guess it's no surprise the people we were with there would make an appearance.
Okay, I think I get it now. Flying Squirrel Fairy, Giraffe King, Catbox Lady, please follow me.
The shadows cast from the high walls of the tower were manifestations of the dragon's loneliness, barring the path of any visitor who wished to be his friend. The group of brave creatures sought to aid the little dragon in lifting his curse, yet without light to lead the way. The group was trapped, waiting on a miracle.
Huh. These shadows are blocking our path. It seems like the little dragon is afraid
Turn
to
the
meet
light
us.
on then.
If only we had more firelight. But you three don't seem to fear these shadows. Why?
Because I carry more than enough firelight for all of us. Besides, even though we're here to complete the story, who says it can't look a little different this time? Before I met you all, I was so sure I'd never make a single friend. I pushed away anyone who tried to get close, until some kind of miracle brought you to me. This time, allow me to return the favor.
I'm not sure I followed all that, but you want to help the little dragon break his curse too, right?
Yes, so please, come with me.
This feels weird hearing a voice inside that, I can't lie. The burn? No, it's fake fire. How'd it go though? Ah, ladder. I was like, I remember seeing a ladder, I just don't know where it was. Okay. Ooh, pressure chest.
Come on, Durin, or little story dragon, just calm down.
Playing Prince Charming.
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, so this is like what during what?
Loneliness and fear had built a cage around his heart, shutting out all who would look upon him. And thus, all the adventurers could see was his shadow.
Don't worry, we can help you.
Don't come any closer.
And that was the last the little dragon spoke.
Didn't sound so little, man.
How are we supposed to persuade him if he won't even talk to us?
If you can still hear me, please listen to what I have to say. Your claws and scales aren't some kind of inescapable curse, you know? You'll overcome it one day and make lots of new friends. I'm sure you think I'm lying. After all, no matter how many times you've tried to break it, nothing's ever worked. But this time is different. I brought your friends here to see you.
Oh, what did you say?
Hi, little dragon. I'm the Flying Squirrel Fairy, and I'm here to help you lift your curse. Will you talk to me?
And I'm the Giraffe King. Don't be afraid, little one. We're not afraid of you.
I'm just a cat in a box, but I'd very much like to be your friend too.
These are my friends?
Yeah, they're your friends in the future you'd be trying to avoid. I can promise you that. They're reaching out, so you just have to ask yourself one question. Do you accept?
After a long silence, heavy footsteps echoed from the tower's shadows. But still, the one who made them refused to step forward.
Okay.
Though the cage to his heart had been unlocked, the little dragon remained ashamed of his claws and scales.
How can I face my friends like this?
Don't worry, little dragon. We're gonna offer up our blessings and make a wish to the goddess of fate to release you from your curse.
Oh, we were talking about the goddess of fate earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, just like
So that
last
lines in.
time.
Make a wish to the goddess of fate?
At that moment,
Was it
the
Locke?
merry
It was Fate or
witch
Locke?
made her entrance.
Oh, Alice is here.
Hello, little one. Don't be afraid. With the blessings of your friends, your wish shall be granted.
With the power of friendship.
Alice? Wait, you're the Merry Witch from the story?
Correct. It is I, the Merry Witch, creator goddess of this realm. And it just so happens the goddess of fate is none other than my dear friend, the Story Witch.
Okay.
I'm here to make good on my promise to lend her my second strongest spell.
Alright, we saw earlier. Like Clee shouldn't use.
With this spell, she'll have the power to create an entire world. So naturally, granting your wish won't be a problem. Provided, of course, you receive your friend's blessings. But before we proceed, I must check something on her behalf. Little dragon, do you accept this blessing?
I want to be your friend. So if you're offering, then yes, I would love to have your blessings.
Of course, just like last time.
Were it not for the adventurer's blessings, this tale might have ended long ago. Thanks to them, another ending was now possible. Yet in that moment, they did not know if this blessing was truly a gift or just another trial in disguise.
What? You didn't say a word when we actually needed a clue, but now at a critical moment like this, you turn up and start playing mind games?
Another trial. Ha, that actually sounds about right. Be it the fictional problems of Simulanka or unavoidable conflicts in the real world, if you think about it, that's what they've been all along.
Yeah, fair
If
enough.
it wasn't for those trials, I never would have met any of you. So, despite all that, I'd still like to give my blessings.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Yep.
Come on, Durin. Let's help you make your wish come true again.
On behalf of both my past and present selves, thank you, my friends.
We still got about like 2 more actual quests of us to do, so 2 more in real life days just to complete this fully. Sick.
Fortunately, a brave band of adventurers heard tell of the little dragon's story.
Okay. Some Dodokos.
Determined to lift his
So
curse,
that's Nicole. I don't know who those are. I can't remember. I think that's one. I think that's page B, one of them, but I don't know the other one is.
And made a wish to the goddess of fate. At last, their wish was granted. Shaking off his scales, the little dragon stepped out of the tower's gloom. But his time in the world beyond the castle would soon teach him this gift would bring blessings and trials of its own.
Yeah.
And as far as the little dragon was concerned, the tricks of fate had just begun.
Back in the real world. So this is pretty where the quest is gonna end up, alright?
Durin's wish came true, just like it did before.
And we're gonna have to wait 2 more in real life days to complete this quest. So 1 in real life day to like 4 o'clock to complete the next quest, and then the next quest.
If this story was written by my mother, then surely that was the last chapter we just completed.
Well, no, because there's 2 more days.
Oh yeah. So, in other words, we finished it. Looks like that's a wrap on Alice's task, and there's even some ink to spare.
To be fair, could be the book part is finished, and there's other parts we need to do, or whatever. Time to return the book, huh?
Guess we'll have to wait for her to make contact, like she said.
So, my mother's final story has finally come to a close.
Sounds like you're a little sad to see it end.
Back when I was still living in Simulanka, I was always under the illusion that my mother had never truly left.
I really like Durin'S eyes. Like, come on, they look sick.
Every day I spent immersed in that world. It felt like she was right there by my side, still reading me bedtime stories. But now...
Durin!
Don't worry, we're all here for you.
That's right! And you've got so many other friends waiting for you back in Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mondstadt's your home now, man.
Speaking of which, after all that flying around, Paimon's starting to feel hungry again. So, why don't we head back to Mondstadt?
Paimon, it's not...
Perfect excuse for a big meal with the rest of the gang.
Paimon, it's not like you did much, okay?
Now that you've fulfilled your mom's final wish, a little celebration seems in order, right?
It's just a pity we never got to see that big, beautiful dragon.
Oh yeah, Storm Terror, I forgot that. Durin'S, you need to like appear.
You were really looking forward to meeting him, huh? He might not be here all the time, but Paimon's sure you'll get a chance at some point.
I hope, but I feel like Durin'S just watching.
Alright.
I don't know why, I have a feeling.
Anyway, since this feast is to celebrate me fulfilling my mother's final wish, I guess it should be my little treat. Pretty sure that's how humans do it, right?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. This one's on the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, what? I'm
Celebrating
paying?
each other's achievements is what friends are for.
Paimon. By Traveler and Paimon, you just mean the Traveler. Let's be honest, sir.
Honestly, when it comes to who treats who, human rules are so complicated.
Yep.
See? He wants to be friends with you too.
I knew Devon was just watching. Are you saying we did not see this goddamn giant dragon just flying there? I thought Venti would appear because Devon was mentioned, but yeah.
But the moment hasn't come. At least not yet. In any case, the story should have a better ending this time, don't you think?
I'm assuming when Venti has a bit more relevance, or Monster has a bit more relevance, Storm Terror will have a bit more bigger role, so which I am looking forward to. Return to Monster during. Oh, we actually have to return to Monster. That's on the end. Is he like up there, by the way? Still? Nah. Are you saying we did not see the big giant dragon that was standing behind us? Sure. But I'm assuming they'll meet in the future, which I'm all down for. I am totally down for. Kyle.
Feels like we were gone for ages. Hopefully, everyone's still here.
Yep.
So, your adventure was a success, huh?
Yep.
Absolutely
Oh.
not. No booze allowed.
What does it say?
So, your
Well,
adventure
grab a
was
drink
a
and
success.
celebrate. Okay. I clicked X too quickly.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Durin, I want to hear all about your big adventure.
Yep.
We're gonna order a big meal
Why is
for
everyone staring?
everybody first. We'll talk while we eat. Yippee!
Excuse me. Did I hear you call him Durin just now? But wasn't Durin the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine?
Oh, is this gonna be the whole puzzle quest?
Come on, Miss. This Durin isn't that evil dragon from Dragonspine. Albedo said... well, it was kind of confusing. But anyway, it's super cool. Oh, is this your first time meeting him, Marjorie? No wonder you're getting him confused.
Still, even if you hadn't met him yet, shouldn't you have heard about him at the very least? At this point, pretty much the whole city has.
Are they scared?
Why is everyone...
So, what exactly is his connection with the evil dragon?
Wait, but those horns on his head. Surely he's not a...
Did everyone just forget about Durin?
Well,
No, that can't be.
abyssal energy.
The tricks of fate had just begun.
Okay, I swear, if this is Alice, like, Alice, if this is you, like, this is... Oh, what's going on here? Look at that stuff I'm off.
Watch out!
Stay calm.
No one got hurt. Did they?
Durin! Durin!
You asked Barbara to attend to Durin and they settled him in the gas room.
I just had Barbara check him over. He's not badly hurt, but he seems to have burned through a lot of energy fending off some kind of dangerous power. He'll need some time to rest before he wakes up.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
I have no idea, Jean.
It seems like, aside from Durin's close acquaintances, the people of Mondstadt have forgotten everything about him.
How could that even happen?
Worse still, the abyssal power within him is showing signs of extreme instability. Could be a separate issue, though. I'm not sure.
Nah, it's probably connected.
If the abyssal power inside him spirals out of control, Mondstadt will be in grave danger.
Maybe we should ask Albedo.
I completely agree.
All right then. As acting Grand Master, I'll send a letter requesting Albedo's immediate return. Until then, the Knights will watch over Durin.
That's pretty much all we can do right now.
Also, allow me to look after this book for now. If you need to consult it, just drop by my office.
Jean, why do... Okay, sure.
Do you think the book might have something to do with what's happening?
It's possible, but why would Alice do that? That's the question.
It's just weird that Alice still hasn't contacted us. Maybe we should head back inside the book and take another look.
Okay, crisis or case currently involved. Why not? Wait for Joan to wake up means like wait another day, right? I can't tell which day I'm on. One sec. Just gonna spam this. Just gonna just gonna spam this over.
Oh, you finished sorting already? Now then, what would you like in Oh, that's all? Ah, so not to mention, this is the largest... Unless...
Actually...
Trouble, Besides, better for them to Anyway, here...
Okay. Oh, good night. Let's show to 9 hours. Not 24 hours, but 9 hours. Does it not unlock like in 24 hours? Does it just unlock when the next day starts? I think that might be the case. That might be the case. It might not unlock after 24 hours. It's unlock when the next day starts. Which in case I'm not like mad about it. So I can't think it's 24 hours. Okay. That is part 3. I need 2 more parts and this request will be over. It feels weird considering I have to do 5 in real life days first. But it's keeping me on Genshin, so I'm on my toes. I mean, I'm gonna play Genshin anyway for a while to build my Durin'S, so yeah, that's that. But yeah, without further ado, she gets us. Signed for the class. What do I have on my other things? That's just signed. I don't know why it always shows that as a question mark at the end of the week. Okay. Sick. Ding. That's a cool insight. I haven't actually uploaded the next part on my channel, but I will do that pretty thingy. Let's go.
If you need help, just give me a shout.
Sick. Speaking of which, I feel like we should need another Jean story quest. I like the first one. I don't think we but I don't believe we have another one.
Don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
I really do want us to get more Mondstadt story quests because honestly, Mondstadt quests are always fun.
Oh, hey, you two. I just remembered what happened right before I passed out. Thanks for holding me back. I shudder to think what might have happened if you hadn't.
Don't worry about that for now. You're alright.
I'm fine now. It's just a lot of people seem to
yeah.
have forgotten me.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to fix this.
Alice, what did you do?
Start by telling us what happened.
It felt so strange. After I realized no one recognized me anymore, I suddenly felt like I'd completely lost contact with my body. Abyssal power lies sealed within this body I inhabit. So when I lost my connection
it's finally like 30
I lost
minutes
control
ago.
of that
Think
power
part 4 is.
It wasn't until I heard
actually
everyone calling my name that I was able to reconnect with my body.
It's about 20 minutes ago, take.
Lost contact with your body? Does that mean there's something wrong with it?
No, she literally gets in
We
the...
need Albedo more than ever.
She wasn't alive, but she's literally just in the background.
I don't think the problem lies in Albedo's alchemy.
Yeah, because everyone will have just forgotten her for that reason.
Huh. But then, why are people forgetting you? Guess that's what we need to figure out.
I think it's got something to do with that book. Yes, we discussed this literally last time.
That means we need Alice for sure. But it's been ages and she still hasn't been in contact.
It's her birthday, Panda. No, Panda. Byron. I don't know what kid I had.
How could the story's budding branches even hope to reach beyond the towering walls?
Great coincidence.
Leaving the castle, the witch went off in search of the tallest, grandest tree in the whole world.
Then this statue.
High up in the canopy of that tree, she sought a resting place, a refuge where the little sapling might take root. Go to that place, for it was there that the sapling felt its first breath of wind.
Huh? Was that another clue? Does that mean the story isn't over yet?
Leaving the castle. It just occurred to me. If this story is all about my own experiences, wouldn't what happened after I left Simulanka be part of it too?
Makes sense. I can't remember, guy. Well, okay. So right.
Possibly know exactly what would happen. And even if he did, how could we know when the story was complete?
Makes sense. Looks like we gotta go back inside the book.
Yeah. Since we can't reach Alice right now, we'll just have to get to the bottom of this ourselves.
Yep. That is never helpful. Come on, like this person.
We gotta figure out where this riddle wants us to go.
The tallest, grandest tree in the whole wide world. Huh. The only place that ever gave me that feeling was the one I ended up in right after leaving Simulanka. They had great coffee there too. And so many books you'd never run out of things to read.
So we are going to them see. We're gonna meet a hat guy probably, because he's in Sumeru City from what Logan said. You mean Sumeru City?
Think about it. Our search in Mondstadt began in a library, right? Well, Sumeru City's got one of those too, and it's absolutely huge. What do you say? Should we try looking there?
I mean, Sumeru City is a place of knowledge. I will say it's weird that Sumeru was that is that dragon or something behind us? That Durin'S? That was that flying thing. Oh, that's the windmill. It is. How do I say this? We haven't seen one during any of like the event quests from what I know of, like for a while. At all. So I'm surprised because he's in Sumeru City. Maybe he's just keeping to himself, I guess.
Huh. That does kind of make sense. And it's not like Paimon's got a better idea.
It's worth a shot at least.
Alright, let's just give Jean and the others a heads up first.
Well, it sounds like you've got a plan, so I won't interfere.
You're literally just here to just sit in the background.
All I ask is that you stay safe. Albedo won't be back for some time, and until he is, we can't know for sure how dangerous Durin might be in his current state.
I'm so sorry about what happened before.
Believe me, I'm not blaming you, and neither is anyone else here. If anything, it's the opposite. We're all just worried about you.
Worried? About me?
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Oh, so Jean's doing something
else. As soon as they heard you were awake, they all hurried over to see how you were doing.
You all came to see me?
A little birdie told me you're working on finishing a storybook. So maybe all those people losing their memories is just a plot twist waiting to be resolved.
Miss Lisa, you always seem to know how to put my mind at ease. Please, everyone, don't worry about me. When I get back, I'll find a way to complete my mother's story, and the one we started, too.
Head to where? Oh yeah, Sumeru City. I was like, I first get to Sumeru City, not head to like the library place. I always forget what the place is called. Was it Dawn or whatever? It's the first time we go to a different place outside Mondstadt in this quest. I think. Was we started No Christ, so it's like.
Yeah,
I don't know too low. So I always hate trying to find a way. Trying to find a way in this place is always so annoying. This should work. They've got Durin'S actual sword now. Alright. Looks sick.
After the library hunt in Mondstadt, it's not as if Paimon was expecting this to be easy. But this... yeah... this is something else.
Yep.
Where do we even begin?
Even the clue this time seemed kind of cryptic.
Let's just take a look around. There's the thingy on the spin side.
Stay on the lookout for more weird things going on. Huh?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm here to return Volume 5.
According to the catalog, Volume 5 of this series is not available for loan. I can't accept the return of a book that was never checked out in the first place.
Let me put it this way. My copy is complete. Yours, on the other hand, is missing large amounts of content. So you should swap it for mine instead.
Sir, you have to understand. Managing a library is a serious business, and we have protocols in place for this kind of thing. I can't just replace an important volume in our collection based on nothing more than your word.
Wonder.
Hey, look what the Wandering Tom dragged in.
Oh, it's you.
Well, what a surprise. I had a sneaking suspicion we'd see you here.
And, what is it you're doing here?
I'm a traveling scholar, as you know. Isn't a library the most natural place for me to be?
Well, the last time we saw you was all the way in Nodcry. Paimon just didn't expect to suddenly see you in Sumeru, that's all.
So this does take place after the Duke quest then.
There were some things I needed to come back and take care of. Some documents had gone missing, so I tracked them down and restored them to their original condition. And now, I'm here to return them. And considering what I'm planning to do next, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. What's going on with you, huh? You look like a kicked puppy.
Hat guy. Ah, at least you haven't forgotten about me.
To be fair, everyone forgot about Wanderer for a bit, didn't they?
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't feel you should die anymore.
So it's been getting worse.
Sounds like you know something we don't.
After he left Simulanka, he spent some time traveling Sumeru with me.
Okay.
I was working on several texts at the time, and I stumbled upon something strange. Anytime Durin of Simulanka was mentioned, before long, the record would disappear.
Oh, okay.
Which means all the remaining records on Durin are about the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine.
How did you even discover that?
If I remember correctly, Hat Guy loved the time he spent in Simulanka so much that he started writing a travel log.
That's besides the point. The fact is, you're not affected by the ley lines of this world. I'm sure you can grasp the implications of what that means.
Immortal, the things you've done.
His case is different from mine. It's more like the world itself refuses to accept his existence. It started with a few written records, but now, it sounds like it's spread to people who never met him, or didn't know him well.
Okay.
At this rate, the whole world might forget him altogether.
The whole world? But that includes all my friends in Mondstadt, and even Hat Guy, too. So that's what you've been worried about all this time? Why didn't you just tell me?
There are more important questions right now. Like figuring out how to fix this.
Look. Yeah, we've been trying for a while now. We just haven't got to the bottom of it yet.
That mage clearly cared a lot about her child. She left that book behind for a reason. If you want answers, isn't that the place to
One thing
find
I
them?
journals. This might be a good thing.
You think that didn't occur to us already? Problem is, we need to find the memory that unlocks the next chapter first.
Mind if I take a look?
You're offering to help us? That's strange.
I just want to know what secrets this book is hiding. Besides, I've run into a bit of red tape, so I've got time.
Of course. Be my guest.
So, the memory we've been looking for was about you all along?
This is gonna be what happened about that, like, joint journey together, right?
The little dragon became companions with a stray cat with dark blue fur. It was a friendship born of all they had in common. He left his castle at the stray's invitation, setting out to explore the world beyond its walls. There, he grew fond of the outside world, eager to make friends and share the story of his life. Taken by the dragon's story, the stray tried to write it down. But he soon realized that no matter how he tried, it would always warp into the evil dragon's tale.
This is what happened after he left then.
This is the world where this chapter takes place?
It's under here. The story
Looks
just.
like we're at the top of some kind of gigantic tree.
This is probably how Durin saw the tree. The story just now.
This one must be about what happened to me when I first arrived in Tevat. No wonder the memory that unlocked it was about Hat Guy. Most of my memories from that period were.
Hold on. Anyone want to explain how I ended up looking like this?
Sorry.
Maybe you've become a character in the story too.
The way you appear is basically how Durin sees you.
You see me as a stray cat?
A wandering Tom, to be exact. You should count yourself lucky. Of all Durin's friends, your character is by far the most memorable.
Maybe it's because I've known Hat Guy for longer, so my impression of him is more vivid than the others.
Vivid? Then how come you haven't changed one bit?
Guess that means the impression the traveler left was so vivid, it didn't need changing.
Hello, everyone! Ready for today's adventure?
It's the storybook Durin!
Oh. So you're not playing yourself in this one? Does that mean the two of you have even more memorable roles to play?
This is Alice's magic we're talking about here. She's the only one who can make sense of it.
Where are we going today, kitty cat?
Whatever. Just follow me. Same as always.
Okie dokie. Can we chat along the way?
If you have something to say, just say it.
Was that seriously how the two of you communicated when you first got here?
Yep.
Anyway, how do we get ourselves out of here?
Usually, the narrator gives hints to help us figure out what to do. Speaking of which, about time we got some of those, don't you think?
The story's vines had woven themselves together into a giant tree, the boughs of which a little storyless dragon now paced, homeless among its leaves. He had to find a way to leave this place and set off in search of a home of his own. If he stayed, the world would erase him from its memory altogether.
To leave this place? But where am I supposed to go?
I actually don't know
The
if
little
I'll be
dragon
using for this
felt
one.
completely lost. Just like the vines, the road ahead branched off into different directions, twisting and turning before disappearing into the mist. But as luck would have it, a prophetess waited up ahead. Perhaps she might know where each path might take him.
Oh, you must be the little lost dragon.
It's true. My friends and I are lost.
This meeting was no accident. The prophetess was in fact the seer witch, here to present her promised gift.
The seer witch? Oh yeah! That's Mona's teacher, right? The old hag?
Insolent child. I am the seer witch, your prophetess, not some old hag.
Sorry.
Now, little lost dragon, I have come to bestow the gift I once promised.
A prophecy?
Hear me now, for my prophecy is this. One day, the dragon from beyond the castle shall be reborn, and none may avert its coming.
The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance. And so, the little dragon was shown a path to wander.
Okay, wanderer. A path shown by the wind. Could that be referring to what happened back in Mondstadt?
As far as I remember, once that alchemist from Mondstadt learned about the prophecy, he chose to stand with you against the evil dragon. So, what does any of this have to do with you being forgotten?
Ooh, wise witch of prophecy. Could we trouble you with another question?
As enigmatic as she was elegant, the seer witch spoke no more, for her thoughts had long since returned to the starry firmament above.
Just when we actually needed her.
By the way, I really do hope we see more of Wonder in like Arkham Quest or Street Quest, anything, because honestly, Wonder is such a great character. Probably one of my favorite characters of the thing. I just want to see more of him.
The seer witch was my mother's
Might be
friend,
like Dane Smith that barely appears.
should turn out to be helpful.
Well, it's not like we've got better options. But if all we need to do is leave this place, which path should we take?
But also, I feel like we're gonna see more of Wonder in the next Arkham Quest, just because Tadore is now active. So it makes sense. Any ideas, Durin?
Why don't we take a look around?
As enigmatic as she was.
Oh. Take a look around. Show me where does that you go for sure. What does he fall for side? There you go, I guess.
The wind kept blowing, but the little dragon had not yet resolved to follow it.
Go to where the wind blows from.
Before him lay a foggy path, and where it might lead, he could not tell.
If we go this way, we'll be heading back to Mondstadt, just like we planned. Out of all the options so far, this seems like the safest, right? At least we know what happens next.
He helps stop the evil dragon from returning, gets a new body, makes a whole bunch of friends, who all just forget about him.
But you didn't forget, Hat Guy.
I'm just saying, choosing this path wouldn't solve the main problem. You'd still end up being forgotten.
Huh.
Maybe future chapters hold the answer. We just need to get to this. We just need to keep the story going.
I'm not against choosing this path. I just wonder what secrets it might be hiding.
So we actually have to choose.
Let me think about it.
Go toward the window.
I still think you should keep going, little dragon. If you leave the castle, you can accomplish something amazing and make a bunch of friends along the way.
So you just don't need to check us out. Okay.
Really? Then let's go!
Unable to preserve his story, the little dragon wandered astray. Fortunately for him, a certain prophetess had left behind a prophecy to guide him. The wind took the prophecy and swept it off into the distance, and so the little dragon was shown a path to wander. Following the wind's guidance, the little dragon made his escape.
Okay. Well, wait, monster
In
or...
turn, the prophetess affirmed the little dragon's choice, leaving an extra secret as her parting gift.
Now that you've made up your mind, I shall keep my promise by explaining Fate's little trick.
Okay.
Long, long ago, the gods of the high heavens gave the world outside the castle a magic of its own. They called it storytelling.
Sick.
It was a magic of almost unshakable power that governed how people met, grew close, and understood one another. Each person had a story meant for them and them alone. One whose ending was written in the heavens long ago.
Makes sense. That's how Fate's like done in a lot
In
of
truth,
shows.
Your story and the evil dragons are simply two versions of the same tale, and that is something the magic of storytelling cannot abide.
Okay.
Beyond the castle's walls, your story cannot take
I have a
root,
headache, so I'm trying to focus all
for
at the
the
same time.
evil dragon's tale has done so already.
Continue. What time is it? 7, so I need to go for like 2 or 3 hours. Not streaming for 2 or 3 hours, but staying awake.
So, that was the secret?
Huh. Sure. I want to see more Wandering Quest, okay? I'm confused.
You still don't get it? Simulonga Durin and Tevat Durin share a special kind of connection. Their fates are mirror images of one another.
So I might look up how long part 5 is going to be, but it's tomorrow. People showing part 5 to be an hour. So it's already a 2-hour quest, 100%. It's already a 2-hour quest for this, I'm pretty sure. So about an hour will be a 3-hour quest, I think. Well, because I keep pausing the talk, but yeah. I want to see more Wandering Quests, like I said.
While they were in two separate worlds, there may have been some mutual influence, but their fates were independent. But when Simulonga Durin came to Tevat, a version of his fate already existed there. So, how can two fates exist at the same time?
I do hope we get to actually visit Simulonga in general, because having like an actual place for you know how like the imaginary theatre is, having something like that where you can just visit time to time.
The answer is they can't.
Or you go for
the
games.
rules of this world don't allow it. You can't return a book you never
don't
checked
know.
out in the first place.
I don't know if you can hear that. My dog's barking in the background.
So, what's Durin supposed to do?
Those mages seem to have come up with quite the ingenious solution. I'm here to make a return.
As I said, there's no record of Volume 5 of this series ever being checked out.
Then just think of this as Volume 6. Based on what I know, the author was planning on publishing another volume anyway.
The catalog does have a slot reserved for Volume 6. So, this is it?
Just a white lie.
Sure, let's go with that. All you need to know is, I'll be the one writing this series from now on.
You...
What are you up to this time?
Remember the red tape I mentioned before? Well, I just took care of it. Now, I guess you'll be off to see your alchemist friend?
And that will probably lead into Act 5, or Part 5 of the story
It
quest.
should be pretty obvious by now. He has the answers you're looking for.
Well, we do have a whole bunch of things to confirm with Albedo, that's for sure. But didn't Jean say he'd be gone for quite a while?
I'll join you. Just let me know when
Yes.
it's time to go.
We get to see Wanderer more. Sorry, I'm just checking my talking.
I'll join you. Just let me know when it's time to go.
We get to see one. Okay, it definitely is walking. We get to see one doing the last part of this quest. The last part of this quest seems to be an hour. That's great.
Hat guy?
Hat guy?
Don't sound so surprised. I'm part of this story too, aren't I?
Yeah,
I'm
Wanderer.
just playing my role.
Wanderer is a big part of your story during this point.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
But it's not that. I just feel like you want to help, but something's holding you back.
Maybe Wanderer's past. I feel like Wanderer getting the past like a story quest would be nice, but each story quest would make same with that Arkham quest, I guess, in a way.
When I first realized you were being forgotten by the world, I thought it might be because you spent too much time with me. I even thought cutting our ties might be the only way to fix it.
I feel like Wanderer
Why
cares
would
about
you think
Durin a
that?
lot. He wants to make the whole world forget him, so he was worried Durin might be affected by what he did. I wonder if Wanderer actually, if like Paimon remembers Wanderer, or if just me, I remember Wanderer. I don't know if like Paimon's ever like discussed about Wanderer's past. And Paimon is someone who just spilled a secret.
It doesn't matter now. Judging from the answer this book has given us, I was probably overthinking it.
Make that definitely overthinking it. Anyway, we're in this together now.
Just as well. With the ley lines rejecting him like this, the people who still remember him are his only remaining connection to this place.
I can see part 5 just being like, oh yeah, I've slowly people just forgetting him, but people who knew, for example, Kaya, Clem, and Jean slowly forgetting him, and Albedo be one of the only people with Wanderer and me, and then we obviously, you know, have to obviously fix it for during that quest. I can see that happening.
If that last fragile tie was broken, who can say what devastation his unbound body might unleash? And to think I'm one of the people keeping you here, instrumental in helping change your fate. Can't say I saw it coming.
Well, if it's good enough for Hat Guy, it's good enough for me. After all, he is about as odd as humans get.
I mean, he is a what? Hat Guy's a puppet? Like a Wanderer?
Excuse me?
With some people, even if you try asking a simple question, they'll always give you a complicated answer. And the more you ask, the more complicated it gets. Truth is, Hat Guy's just that kind of guy.
Sometimes for sure, but he isn't always like that.
Whatever. All I needed was a yes or no. So we can quit it with all the back and forth.
Durin.
If you feel like stepping back into the story, just come find me.
Okay, so Durin's here. What's the matter if I want to go back and sort that out?
I'm sticking around for the next few days. So, when it's time to go, you know where to find me.
Well, it's in 7 hours because the new thing comes out in, like the next day we start 7 hours. So you just have. I'm happy it's not 12 hours. I thought it was 12 hours, but they thought news from Albedo, so that's the next part of the class. And Albedo's to be the next part. Okay, that is part 4. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do this because it normally does like a voice line again and again. Also, quick update. I'm gonna try and grind until just before Venti leaves, because I kind of want to pull Venti now that I got his weapon. I feel like it's just right to see if I can get him. If I don't, I can real P, or if I end up missing him, I get a guarantee on my export. So like, nothing really to lose. And if I pull through, I can also maybe get some more Bennett copies or Jehoda copies. Speaking of puppies, quickly before I start, I want to see, do I have like some people haven't built their constellations yet? Do I see? Just checking. I didn't go for that. I Chef Rosie, though, I just say don't add 4 constellations, good for that Durin, which would be great, but I don't have any of them really built. Like, I need to build like bonsai characters to kind of use Durin a bit more. Of course, he's still great without them, to be fair, but he would be perfect with bonsai characters. Like, there's no doubt about that. He'll be perfect with bonsai characters. Unfortunately, I don't have a monster character built.
If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity the people would have had to endure.
Yeah.
So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually
it feels weird seeing him as well. And you just thought you'd be nice all of a sudden.
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Ah, so you 3 still remember Durin. Looks like the
Why
memory
is that
loss
just
hasn't
like...
spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too.
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Okay.
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
I love how there's like, you know, Mondstadt characters in there's just Wanderer. The art design is all like simple like a Mondstadt character is, to be fair. Durin's a bit not really simple when he's not technically from Mondstadt, he's technically from Story World, that makes sense. But at the same time, like, it fills out Mondstadt character and then you sort of wonder there.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over.
But if that happens...
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others.
Makes sense.
But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good.
Okay.
And I took care of the alchemy side of things.
Yeah.
Which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
The magic, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Yeah, it sounds pretty powerful.
We've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
the giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest
I hope we get to see more
clay
Durin in
and let it
class.
bind
So
the
like
scar
normally
of the
after a while, especially if they're seeing Argon Quest, they probably won't be seeing it into Argon Quest for like years. A year or two. And then they'll probably be seeing it again, like in it. They'll probably, I'm assuming Durin will probably be seeing a bunch of like event quests after the Argon Quest is done. Unless they start bringing old characters back consistently.
Workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle
Was this
in
baby
appearance, he had
Albedo?
inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring.
Okay.
And so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
What is this place?
Beats me,
It
Paimon.
looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Oh, he's a
Hold
kid. He's a
Why
kid.
do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
Oh.
At least you're still human-shaped? Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I would say it's probably just because of the fact that Alice specifically told us and probably made it so we didn't get affected by the actual story, I guess. But those two get edited on their own, so.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Let's take a look around. Is that a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of
There are a
the
lot of
tale.
things I think are just part 5, so yeah. This is actually a long story quest, to be fair. Whoa, flying books.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Okay.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration and then their mind just went blank. Also, by the way, I'm saying this now, I haven't uploaded my part 2 at like 6 of the Argon Quest yet. I just can't be asked like thinking it, but I'll put it out before the full-on video of this. Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration. Yeah.
Pretty bad habit for a writer.
Now, writer's block is a real thing.
Over here. I found something.
Is that what's like Durin's? That's what's on Durin's like clothing, right?
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart
That's what's on
itself.
Durin's clothing.
Though the creature had
Is
perished
that there?
long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate.
And Durin'S
If
eyes are
only the
sick.
alchemist could bestow
Like,
this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead.
yeah.
Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still.
His narrating always gets me so tired and exhausted having else this.
Sounds like this chapter's
I feel like
about
it should also
Albedo
give you a bit
bringing
more
me to
materials
life.
than like primers for completing this quest. It's a 3-hour quest and it's also like 5 days each day.
So why
It's
is
like
Durin still
between
being
5
forgotten?
days.
There has to be some other reason.
But I'm not doing about more content, so yeah. There are still places we can check. We have time.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Do not say that. Pine won't get an idea and say, let's explore the area with us ahead later.
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten. The evil dragon's heart continued to beat, as if waiting for the little dragon to accept it as his own.
Looks like we have no choice but to get this done. Whatever happens next, Durin is going to need all of our help. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready. We're ready. We're not SpongeBob SquarePants. Durin and I need to check out a few other spots. I do want to just check out around this area quickly. Get over.
Returning to the castle.
You seem like you're torn about something.
I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
Oh,
You
don't say
might
that,
look
Durin.
back on it with fondness, but if I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life comes at a cost. But that's better than going nowhere at all.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter what problem you face, there will always be a solution.
Yep.
Okay.
That looks so weird. Just look down.
Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was no danger here, no problems for the little dragon to resolve. As soon as his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams.
No.
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle, just like he had never even hatched.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durin, wake up!
We've reached an ending.
But this can't be how it ends. Durin promised to bring back everyone's memories. There's no way he'd accept an ending like this.
I'm assuming we can find more endings in this. Oh, Alice.
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because
Okay.
you've reached a certain ending.
So I pre-recorded Alice. Alice?
You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
Sure.
Let me guess. You're upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry, though. I've thought it all through.
Yeah, you lit.
I built a very special feature into this book. Just
Honestly,
for
it's
you, the
clean,
witnesses
but
of
like
this tale.
dangerous. So.
So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more.
Okay. Talk about plot twists. Flip back. Alright. So
Unless the little dragon ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Well, that last time.
There you are.
Oh, hello there. Hey, it's
Hello.
me, Durin again. What are you doing holed up in here? I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just like before.
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human.
Yeah.
It's all thanks to that Clayman. He's the one who talked me into it. And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
Yep, unforgettable.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the Clayman said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Yeah.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either. So, are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew.
Because when we basically heard the majority of this. Second of all, that's the evil big Durin's, the dragon's band Durin's heart. Jeez.
Finally, a happy ending. That must be the last step, right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
But then why are we still here?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step. If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow! You're all so serious all of a sudden.
Uh-oh, Durin. I'm gonna go AFK for a second. Fuck. Don't be scared, opens up.
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Don't know.
Hey! What kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it. What choice does he have?
Time is running out. So, will the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or will he simply give in?
Okay. It is basically repeating this line. But it says time is running out, and then it says time is running out, and then it repeats the line. Okay, also, I am enjoying this quest, don't get me wrong. But I am exhausted of the quests. But at the same time, I'm enjoying that we get more content. So it's like, yeah.
What's up with the narrator?
Okay, so plans during, I'm assuming the scene says. Double check something. Yeah, well, I got it from the thing. I'm gonna try and save for Venti and push for him in 14 days, give or take, and I hopefully won't miss the banner. I'm gonna grind for possible in days, get like 20 wishes, maybe 30 in 14 days, and I'm on. Let's quickly check. 5, 10, 15 exactly. So 15p. If I get Venti, it'll be super great because I already have Venti's bow. So hold the dragon back, hold back the dragon's darkness. Hold back the dragon's darkness.
The little dragon and his companions. Blank. Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Yeah.
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story? I had a feeling this would happen.
What's happening to the
Just fading away.
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Okay.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending.
Okay, so there's so much
You
endings.
just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay, sick. Flip back. I honestly feel like thingy, but I guess not. Make a decision quickly.
Would he dare to hold this
You
power
win.
back? Or would he simply
I don't know what type. What do you make decisions quickly?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Not enough ink?
Oh.
would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply
I don't know what to do. But we already know this bit is like a. I'm actually gonna make some kind of choice. Get Durin'S not here anymore. Do we go back to the feeder up here? Just so I can make it down.
would he dare to hold this power
I
back?
can't go back. Okay, what do I? Do I have to wait for the cooldown? Or is this
The
something?
little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this
Me?
Is he a...
And so
Oh,
the story
he's-
ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
Yeah, I can definitely see the similarities between this story and evil and the big evil dragon. Look, 100% accurate, man. So the story's over?
Oh no! That means Durin... What do we do now?
Duzuku, yeah, we know. I'm pretty sure it's not going to do that.
Another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Yeah. Flip back. Okay. What am I meant to, like... I'm sorry, let's give up. Right, it's out.
What's going on here? Why isn't the story
Okay.
letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
Maybe he has to accept the abyssal power instead of suppress it. That's what stories do. They have to accept the power within you instead of suppressing it every day. Oh my god, it's pulsing, jeez.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
It's possible, it's just not time for the story to end.
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end? If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten.
Okay.
But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track.
Yep.
But Durin's story, on the other hand,
needs an author to continue writing it. Wanderer.
as Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue, because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him, or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
Okay. If the story ends now, Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
Yeah.
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works. If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
I'm not afraid.
Then go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself. So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
So I had to have a picture about that. That's probably gonna be the thumbnail of this video, or by video I mean of this one. There's like this one like I'll break through.
The little dragon was staring at the uncrossable edge of existence itself.
Okay, yeah, that's one as well.
It began to fracture as if struck by some transcendent wave.
Gotta keep going.
He doesn't look exhausted at all.
Ahead lies only a stone.
My consciousness is slipping away.
His questions are meant to be an hour, give or take, long, and so far we're only 30 minutes into it, so how will this play out?
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Can you give me one to now?
Stand tall, Durin.
Alright, then.
You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
Oh.
I can't feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to
Dennis, you
do?
never say what do you mean?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
This is
My
oh, we actually talked it twice.
wish?
Yeah, your weapon didn't go on to go home. Maybe you give me some free good luck.
Your story's not over yet.
Oh yeah, I do like this whole like sequence, by the way. Is there no way to take another picture in this at all? I find it really annoying. Can't take like a screenshot picture of that.
Silence.
Boy.
Huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal? Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver.
Yeah, she said the names like Anya, whatever.
Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time? Just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rheindotter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human.
I mean, I'm gonna say it. anyone who ever says immortality, I don't know if these people are immortal per se, but anyone who says immortality, I feel like Kamria is like a good example of like why immortality is bad. I mean, sure, everyone was cursed with thingy, but then their body deteriorates. It really depends on what. But also, if you're immortal alone, you basically lose everyone you care about. Slowly, and if you're immortal anyway, you don't feel the pain of dying or whatever. So you just like, you just don't become human. You become something that you don't recognize.
This is not a path I want to go down.
So if that's a ramble a
If I
lot
am
better.
to die, then I shall die a human.
I mean, you're Dozoko
So,
right now.
what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
Ooh.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone.
Okay, so that's probably why Alice didn't do it until now, which I did ask in one of my other parts, and in this, if it's the big combination there in the video, earlier in the video,
Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
okay. Okay, so she basically spent her whole life just writing for only a try. Jeez. Oh, she's dying. I'm sure that's
oh,
what that
my
means.
dear Anya, even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Kamria? But I don't know how old Alice is, so I don't know.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Okay.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate into that? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after.
I mean, that is literally Pinocchio. That's the first thing that came to mind.
That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after?
Dies.
Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently.
Oh yeah, as asked us at the start of the quest. Also, she didn't give us an answer then. She probably wanted us to find out ourselves, like she had to for my old friend's sake.
My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
I can see that. It really depends on if you enjoy something. It's the same how if you watch a show, you hate that it comes to an end. Although nowadays you're kind of happy it comes to an end, just so the show doesn't get ruined by being dragged on too much.
Anya.
No matter
In the
how
show's reference, because
brilliantly a
like
character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever.
Yep.
For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Tevat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Tevat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending.
Do you really?
You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will
Yeah.
fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to
Makes
go on
sense, yes.
existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me.
I mean, it still sounds
I
like
know.
him. Yeah.
I know my mother died long ago.
Yeah.
It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like.
Yeah.
With all my new friends waiting, it's time I
And
finally
you're
set
gonna
aside my mother's
Durin,
storybook.
you're finally become a big
I'm
boy.
ready to grow up now, Mom.
It does feel really weird seeing this guy from like a humanoid person that he looks like an adult basically, right? Not adult, but like, you know, kinda adult. I'm ready to grow up now.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours.
Sick.
Now
He's
I
become the
ask
writer of his own story, which
the other
definitely has not
pillar
been
of
done by a
this
manga or
story,
manhwa before,
as
but
both
sure.
its reader
Pretty sure I
and
have read
its
something like that.
witness.
Could be wrong.
Will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Turn the page. Fate.
Suddenly and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail?
Feels weird, you can't actually skip this by spamming X.
It was
So
here
I
that the
think, but, like,
story
you know what I mean?
witch's tale had to end.
Yeah.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun.
Oh, Durin's our narrator.
Stepping into his mother's memories,
Yeah, okay,
he picked up her
that's
pen.
sick.
And so the story that was ending began anew.
So he writes his own
He had
story.
made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Honestly, not bad. Oh, good eat.
Looks like this
What's
is
that?
the final step.
I thought it was gonna be the end, but I was like, wait, why is there like 15 minutes more of this quest? So I'm gonna take. Oh, okay, so. Okay. Why did he try to say that?
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
See, now I want to take a picture of this too. Like, there's so much stuff I can do for this thumbnail. Jeez. Okay, yeah. I'm wondering if it's a one-time boss or like we can defeat Faye itself. Okay, so defeat Faye.
The abyss's burning shadow!
Yeah, get out of the way.
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
endure. Stay back! A turning point in fate!
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
This time, the light prevails.
Honestly, not a bad little boss. I don't know if that was be thingy or whatever, but not bad boss. Fun boss. I don't think you'll be thinking if it is. I probably won't visit again to be fair, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over.
Are we out? Please say we out. Oh, well, yeah, it's over before.
Is everyone okay?
Oh.
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome.
Is that a new outfit? It looks a lot more free.
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has
Is there a
changed.
difference between the other outfit and this outfit? I want that. It's like go back on. I honestly don't tell. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know if it's just me. Is there any difference? I guess he doesn't have that.
I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
I don't know what difference it is. I'm
Just
gonna
a
be honest.
shame
I
we
can
can
never
only
tell
help out from
before.
the sidelines.
Feel
Like I
stupid.
said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Huh. You wonder knows a thing about that.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Yeah, maybe someday. Allow me to just check one thing. Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness.
We did it. The power of friendship.
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being? Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
Bye, Wanderer. Bye, Hack
You're
Guy.
leaving so soon? But don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy?
Yeah, the party guy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate. Not the time for academic discussions.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
There's nothing different about that outfit. So you're not. Is his pants different? Like, I saw the crown. I saw his face. It definitely looks different there. I think. Is that the face? Is that different? There?
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun.
Mm-hmm.
All right then, Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given
going to
the
check out
extraordinary
what
nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Makes sense.
Okay, see ya! So, it's party time next, huh?
Oh, that's not evil.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished. Just like she said she would.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Distant towards the distant horizon, just outfit lock. Like, am I like? Also, is this like the first 3 5-star outfit that you get? But is that like what is that? This has like 2 horns, 3 horns on the face. This has 1 horn there. Is that what? Is that the only difference? No, his tail's a bit different. His tail's definitely a bit more free, I guess, right? Outfit's general. Can't see any difference there. Oh, it says that. I need to take out Mars pen. Ultimately, does every Mars pen on his new outfit, by the way?
Does this outfit suit me better? I trust her judgment.
Hey, I really need to unlock more gliders. I just like can't be asked to do the quest for me for love of me. I thought I would even work for him. So I guess these kind of because it's a dragon, but anyway. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? Return the book to Alice. Oh, she's at a tea party place.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
You had special plans for the traveler from the start, didn't you?
Yeah.
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect.
I will say I love the fact that Alice is doing this, but she's not going. She's like in the same region as her door, but she won't go see her. Like maybe she did, but like, I doubt it. Like she's in the same region as Clean, doesn't go see her. Like she instead just puts this wild adventure to help Durin, and doesn't actually go see her daughter.
I chose the traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who he is.
I see Vent in the background. I just see Vent in the background.
It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
Well, you were the only one who understood what was going on.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Huh? What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
Pardon me, you're telling me you didn't see him just standing there? Sure.
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. And now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well, well, well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it. If only the others were here too, we could all celebrate together.
I'm right here,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
Okay.
What does that
To
mean?
defy fate.
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
So what does it mean? The teacup will stand about some age will have drifted somewhere else.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Okay.
Not so fast, Tone-Deaf Bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
To make the long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like. Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf.
Okay, cutscene.
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would.
Okay. Yeah.
But you are the most extraordinary
you're
of
picking
them
favorites
all.
now.
You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story.
Shouldn't showing us just
You
how it looks,
alone
don't we, back because she was
shall
dead.
leave these pages
It's just long gone.
for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown, and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together.
Oh, is that what we were talking about? Ah.
You are not alone, for this world
Actually love
has
that.
accepted your
Okay,
place
Alchemy,
in
got
it.
Albino.
Do
Wanderer.
not lose heart.
Right, Wanderer.
You
yeah.
still have many wishes left to fulfill.
Get in trouble, that man.
A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Cool. Who is that? Just Alice? Oh,
There
Ben's
you
is over there.
go. Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we? Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way. But rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
Okay. Oh, that's... Oh, this is where the boss is, okay. I have 45 right now for one more. 97. 20.
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
I don't know about Durin'S. I'm assuming he's not here at all. But that is the end of it. The quest finally ended. Took 5 in real life days for that to end. Claim. Oh, I've got my rewards now. I gotta farm these to get level 9 for my Durin. The pain again farming. All in all, I enjoyed the quest quite a bit. It was annoying. Are the wings different also? Like, I don't understand. Okay, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, all this stuff. Honestly, enjoy the quest. Altogether, narration kind of maybe doze off a little bit throughout my videos, but at the end of the day, it was a really good quest. It's nice that it sprang out for a couple of days, to be fair, just because of the fact they gave me more content, and it was a 3-hour story quest, give or take. That in general is crazy. Of course, the time being, first one was about 40 minutes, third one 30 minutes, second one 30 minutes, third one 40 minutes, and the fourth one 30 minutes. So yeah, it's about 3 minutes. And honestly, a great thing. I actually ended up pulling for each one, by the way. This is my last thing. I did a video on it, of course, so I have his weapon now. I just like went for it and actually wasted like 20 pounds just to get, because I was thinking I got some. I got some of the other weapons for it. Yeah. Anyway, got that flash. I don't know if that's a good weapon. I think it is. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Good progress overall. I'm really. Now I don't know what to do till the next update, which is in probably about till next year. This is the last update of this year, so yeah, probably no more story quests and all that stuff, and it's probably like the last big game video this year, give or take, maybe. I'm obviously doing a building video. Hope that should be out before the end of this year anyway. For Durin, should be out in probably a couple of days, most likely. Okay, yeah, and after that, it will either be Venti or Bennett. It really depends, because Bennett did land on thing, but I've just been good on the recent characters. Okay, without further ado, see you next time. Subscribe, do all this stuff, and of course, bye guys.